Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Derail Valley. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, I went to recover the stuff that I'd had mounted on those two rental DH4s, and none of it was there. So, either they made a mistake in their video, or there's a bug in the system. Since it's early access, I'm going to guess bug. So what I want to try to do today is get some equipment mounted. Oh, and there's also something weird. Apparently we have a lot of damage on this that we just repaired and haven't driven out of this building yet. And the same goes for that, although that we've at least driven, but I have no clue why it would have any damage. I did not run into anything. I didn't lock up the wheels. I didn't do anything like that. And this one here is also showing a lot of damage, despite the fact we've never even started it. So yeah, something goofy is going on. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Excuse me. Wait a minute here. I want to let's grab you. So, is this okay? Cool. So you just hang it on there. Oh, that's nice, because then you could set it to the end of your train too. All right, that's very cool. That is a proximity sensor. Oh, and let's see here. So the next question is, where on earth would I mount a proximity sensor? I got the drill out already. So let's take that off. I don't need that. And I guess let's mount the proximity sensor first. Oh wait, I'm going to need the mounting bracket first, not the device. Which one are you? Okay, this must be the small one. Maybe I should have brought a straight one. I'm not too sure about these. Let's do this for a second here. I'm going to place that right there. Yeah, I wish they actually told you what device needed what, mounting bracket. Well, that doesn't look at all right. Okay, I'm going to say that's not the right thing for that mounting bracket. No. And getting in and out of your inventory is such a pain in the rear. It didn't matter before because we didn't really have anything to bother with. There was no reason to bother getting in or out of your inventory. I'll pick you up. And let's just, I don't care right now. I just want to. Really? You want it mounted on the edge there? Let's try right there. And actually, well, let's leave that out for now. I was going to say we should be doing that one. It would be easier. Okay, yeah. So this needs a medium one. And it looks like that bracket location is fine. I can actually move it over a little bit. Okay. So let's do this then. Let's take this off for right now. Where's my bracket? There's my large bracket. And is that where I want that mounted? There we go. Let's Yeah, I guess that's okay. So let's see. I like how it puts the screws in for us. I wish my real one did that. Okay, cool. So now we've got this set up. And we get different channels. We got auto mode, channel mode. I guess auto mode just detects one nearby. Channel mode goes off from the channel you have selected. Now I'm betting we need to wire it in. Where's my soldering gun? There it is. Oh, that must have been an empty reel. I did bring solder with me. Oh, can I drop it right on there? I guess I can. That's nice. I did not know I could do that. It sucks that it uses a whole roll of solder to do this. Dude, if you're using an entire roll of solder, you mind, I used to solder as part of my job, okay? I repaired stuff. I used solder a lot. I think I went through 2 rolls in like a decade or something. And I think even that, it was only because I got small rolls and was switching back and forth between the 2 different rolls I needed. Okay, so that is all set there. Let's actually go... No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go put this out. I just want to see... There. It isn't saying anything right now. I guess it has to be a lot closer than that. Okay, well, let's just leave that for right now. And let's go with the small one. Because I know the small one... I think that's an empty reel. Let's hang on for a second here. Yeah. We'll worry about it later. It'll show up in the shed, I think, so I'll end up having to throw it away there. Let's see. I want this. Let's unconnect you and the small bracket. Okay. All right, small bracket. Where do I want this placed? What about placing it like right here? That seems like that'll work. Not the right tool, not the right... There we go. Now we want this. Okay. Now, let's see. Distance. I usually have this all the way up to give me as much warning as possible. Orientation. Relative, fixed, or auto. I think we'll leave it... I think we'll leave it alone. Or, and this is mode 2. Orientation. Okay, yeah, mode. And then there's a switch lights. Okay, cool. And then finally, this one here, that's not what I want. This is the one I'm really looking forward to. Actually, on the DE6. This one, I'm eager to put up there. Okay. So, oh, nope, that was it. That was the right one. Oh, goodness. Really? Is there... Yeah, I can rotate it. Okay, good. I was going to say, this is going to suck if... for God's sakes. Okay, now let's see. That mounts, but I don't think that's right. What if we... You know, I feel like this is the wrong mount for this. Let me go get a different mount. All right. So I grabbed a different mount here. That's not what I wanted to do. Man, there's got to be a better way of doing this. Okay. We got a medium straight one here. There we go. Looks like we can mount it anywhere. What about right here? That looks like that will be correct. Okay. Okay, and then stick that right on there. Get our soldering gun out. Get solder for our soldering gun. It is nice that we could just drop it right onto it. There we go. And solder this guy in place. Okay, cool. So this is our distance tracker. So we can adjust the distance. How do we tell what it's adjusted for? Maybe I have to turn the power on in here. Yeah, I think that's it. So like we set for 400 meters, we hit play, and it'll let us know. I don't know how it'll let us know, but it will. Okay, so that's good. This will warn us of the switches up ahead, which really isn't necessary anymore since we have the we have this guy, which lets us go and set the switches all we want. But it's nice. We've got it there. And then we've got this one, which will give us proximity on the tail end of our train. So if we're hooking up something to the back end of a long train, or just want to make sure we're not going to hit the buffers, we can use that. And then we've got our distance tracker, which will tell us if the tail of our train has passed whatever point we're going for. All right, cool. You know what I think we should do now? Turn the power off so you don't drain the battery. Yeah, well, that's a good... I think we should go get a job. You don't have time left to do a job. We can start one. All right, cool. So yeah, we should be able to just summon this when we need it. So let's go ahead and... That's not what I wanted. I'll meet you down at the harbor. I decided I would start... I decided I'd go ahead and get the same stuff mounted on the DE6 before we went anywhere, just in case we needed it. And I was here, I went back up to the machine factory in town, because it was where I knew stuff was. And while I was in shopping, I heard, meow. Looks like a cat we used to have, who sadly died many years ago. All right. Yes, yes. I was lost. What am I doing here? What happened to the little purchase thing? Oh, it probably despawned out of my inventory when I stepped outside. So yeah, I was just looking at this here. A remote. I didn't see this when I was up here last time. A universal remote, and there's a stand for it. Yeah, right here. This great big thing. Which I'm wondering if we mounted this at the back end of the DE6. Let's get it. We got the money. If we mounted at the back of the DE6, we'd be able to stand back there like we used to and control it. So there's that. What am I looking for again? See, there's a recharging stand too. I don't want that right now. I've not had any problem with battery. See, this should say out of stock or whatever. We've got that one already. Oh, what's this thing? Oh, that's a signal booster. What was I looking for again? Oh, I wanted more solder. We use up so much solder doing all of that. Our train stop. Here it is. All right, that should be plenty. Actually, no. Can I have this back? I don't know where it went. And that's from when I stopped up here this morning. Okay. Nope. Oh, for God's sakes. And the rest of my solder just went shooting off into nowhere. All right, did I get all of this stuff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, we got all the solder. We got the stand. We got the what you call it. Let's head back. Does it fast forward the clock when you fast travel? Because it was morning when we started it. Oh my God, it is pitch black in here. I can't see anything. How am I supposed to work in here? Yeah, they really need to put lights in here so we can do some. It looks like there's lights. The stuff hanging looks like lights. But I certainly didn't see any way to turn them on. I may look around for it later. So yeah, let's go back to the DE6. Let's see about mounting this thingy on the back of the DE6. Oh, really? Okay, no. I am forever going to be struggling with this thing, I tell you. Okay, we'll put this right here. Don't need that. We'll get we'll get this out so we can have a look. Okay, so God's sakes. Really? Really? Why does it mount like that? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. What on earth is that? Can we mount it like this? I think that's wrong. Oh, God. Let's try this. I'm just curious. Take this off. Let's grab the medium mounting thingy. What happens if I try to mount this somewhere? Oh, it actually looks like it will mount there. And it mounts end on. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. So it mounts end on to to all the brackets, including the ones that it looks like it should be mounting flat on. I'm not even sure how on earth you would go about mounting this now. Wait a minute. Do I have with me this? Yes, let's try this one. So what happens if we do this? Like that. It does not want to mount to that at all, it looks like. Because that would be perfect. That would be right where I want it. Just like that. So, of course, we can't do it. Well, I'm not going to be mounting that. Let's go ahead and mount this other stuff while we're here. Looks like we're not going to get to a job today. We'll do it in the next video. Okay, so let's see. This is the distance thingy here. And this looks like a good place to mount it. Right above the windshield wiper motor. Let's just test fit it. Yeah, you can just go away. You're going to get stuck in a box. Where's my drill? There's my drill. Perfect. Okay. You know what? No, I'm not going to say it. I don't know what you're thinking. You do, huh? Yep. You're just thinking, one of these days you're going to forget and drill into the tank on a steam engine. You suck, Growler. Oh, he's so right. Okay, cool. Now, what's this? Why is it giving me a rotate thing? That's very strange. All right, let's go ahead and get into here. We want now, I'm going to unthingy you so I can use that. Hello. There we go. Okay, so we're not going to be using that for anything today. Let's get out the medium one. And let's take the wallet off too so I can test fit the item we're going to use it on. Okay, so put it right there, I guess. I'm a little concerned that I'm using up my table area here for this. Let's try this. What if we mounted it like right here? You know, I think that works. I like it. Oh, except it's not going to work because we the parts we drill into are the corners. There's no room there. We possibly put it up here. Oh, for goodness sakes. The antenna stick through things. I really wanted it in front of me so I could see what I was doing. All right, let's go ahead and... Nope, not there. Oh, placing these is so bad. All right. You know what? No, let's put it down near the base here. Oh, it is going to fit. Okay. I just want my drill. Don't pick anything up. Just give me the stupid drill. Looks like it's on 6, but I swear I hit 6 and didn't get it. All right. All right, there we go. Now we place that there. Now we go into our inventory and put some more solder in our soldering gun. Did that work? No, it didn't. Gonna toss this thing onto the ground. Well, no, it's gonna land right there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, so now it's reloaded. Yeah, these controls are a little bit of a handful with all of this mounting modifications and stuff. Now, admittedly, we're not going to be doing a lot of this because you do this like once per locomotive that you're going to use. Okay, and the last one is a small one. So we're going to take the small bracket and this. And I'm wondering if I can get away with mounting this right. Yeah. We'll mount this right above our speedometer. Let's try there. It looks perfect to me. Okay, mount that. Then we have to go back into our inventory to put a new reel of solder on there. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. Because I didn't get rid of the old reel of solder, I guess. Oh, no, it's there. At least these we know will not disappear on us since we own this locomotive. At least I hope they won't. Okay. Get rid of that, and it's going to land on there. And we're going to toss that one down on the floor. You know, I know these are going to end up back in my shack, and then I'm going to have to clean them up. Well, I didn't expect to spend the entire episode doing this stuff, but it looks like we have. So we got this. You know, I probably only needed one of those. I don't need one per train. I probably just need to have one. Hello? Why can't I hang this thing on there? That's very strange. Let's try picking this one up. Can I hang this one on there? No. Why would you not let me hang it on there? Oh, goodness sakes. Why will it let me hang it on that locomotive, but not this locomotive? Oh, boy. I can hang it on the front. I don't know what the point of that is. Is it too far away? Is that it? Is it just too far away from the detector to let me hang? No, that can't be right, because I need to be able to mount this on the back of a train. Oh my goodness. I have no clue. All right. Well, that's where they're going to stay for now, and I'm going to go put this other junk away. We got some equipment mounted in here. Now, I do have one other thing I could mount in here, but for the moment, I can't think of any reason why I'd use it. I've got a, I've got the wireless multiple unit connector. You know, we use this blue cable here to connect locomotives together. I've got one that's a wireless one, but I can't see any reason why I would need it. I don't know why I would put a locomotive at both ends of the train, especially if I've got the range or the proximity detector and the distance calculator and all of that good stuff. But that's it for today, guys. Next video, we'll go ahead and we'll take these guys out and do an actual job. Instead of just watching me screw things in. Sorry about that. I think I just took you to work with me so you can watch me do my job. just about as interesting. Probably would be more interesting if I actually took you to work with me. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very strange video of mounting things. If you have, please tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe and share with your friends. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.